Welcome back to the White Belt Toolbox. This is episode 6 on the jab cross. So I refer to it as a jab cross. There's going to be other ways of referring to this. But this is an idea to keep in your jiu-jitsu when you're first starting out, of whatever you learn, there is an opposite answer as well. There's a full range of answers. Go looking for them. Ask questions, research on YouTube, whatever you need to do. For example, when you're in closed guard, when you learn closed guard, you have an option of posturing. So that is, you make sure that you create as much distance as you can between yourself and the other person. Go back to the previous episode, episode 5, on range, to understand about staying out of range of their hands. That's when I'm all the way up and they can't use their techniques against me. When they do get grips, they're going to try and break you down, break your posture down and bring you into their world. If all you have is a posture, there's equivalent of all you have is a jab, like a left-handed punch. You only have one option, you become very obvious of what your intentions are. But now imagine there was a cross as well. You could go one way and then the other way. Imagine that when they break you down, you can then stack into them. You can stack all their weight onto their head and make them regret pulling you down. So now you have an opposite answer. And at that point, they're probably going to try and force you off them and push you away. Thus, you can posture. So for most of jiu-jitsu, there is a complete opposite thing you can do. You also learn about shrimping, which is where if someone's passing your guard, you turn it towards them and you create distance to create a frame, rejoining your knee to your elbow. But what if they're trying to tip you back onto your back again and you can't face towards them and get that shrimp going? If that's all you have, then again, eventually that will crack and they'll get side control. But imagine as they're tipping away, you could roll away. You could roll to turtle. That would be your cross. So make them regret pushing you in a certain way. As in, make them think that they don't want to actually do what they think they need to do. The best thing would be to shrimp. They try and push you away, you turtle, they go, I've made a mistake, try and pull you back, and you get that shrimp you initially wanted. Because they can't push and pull you at the same time. They can't try and pull you back from turtle and then stop you and push you away at the same time to stop you from getting that shrimp. It just doesn't work. At this point, you could then start faking and feinting. So pretending to maybe get a shrimp, just so you know they throw you away to get that turtle. Things get a lot more interesting that way. If you only have a singular answer, you become very predictable and jiu-jitsu becomes a lot harder for you. So ask the questions, ask me, and there's usually a complete opposite answer that you can have for a lot of situations that will complement the initial answer. And I refer to that as the jab cross. So be curious about your jiu-jitsu. Be curious about what options actually are out there for you, especially when it comes to escapes. There's only 2 episodes left of this series. Thank you for sticking around so much, and I hope you enjoy your jiu-jitsu career. Thank you.